Hey, it's Kathleen here, and I am here to give you a couple of tips about taking pictures in automatic mode, since that's what most of my history is. I'm just learning how to use manual and having a great time with it. So grab your camera. No, here's my camera. And so the first thing that I want to tell you is breathe. When you're taking a picture, first of all, your cap has to be off, all right? Turn your camera on. And when you put it up and you take a picture, it's kind of like shooting a gun. That's what someone told me. So you want to inhale, and then as you exhale, take your shot. And it will come out nice and clean. And yeah, with little amount of movement. You want to have as little as possible. If you tend to shake, it's probably best to use a tripod. And the other thing is when you take a picture, the most important thing is after you've got it in your sight, and you know what you're taking, and you've got this your lens focused in or out, you want to push the button down halfway and bring it into focus, and then push. Okay, so there's your picture. It's in focus. Now I'm looking at it, and you know what? It's just a boring picture of a kitchen. So what I'm going to do is I'm looking at it and I'm going to delete it. I don't want that one. I don't want that one. That one's from before. Here's a picture of a hummingbird that I got just outside. So another tip is, if you really want to get into photography, you need to carry your camera or have it close by at all times, because you never know what opportunity is going to show up. So here's another tip. So if you look at the dial, you see a lot of people tend to, like when they first start shooting, they put it on green. And the green is the automatic button. But what I have found, the best mode to use, it looks like a mountain. I don't know what they call it, but the pictures come out much more vibrant. The color is much more vibrant. And so don't use auto, use that. And here's another tip for angles. So instead of like, you're like this, okay, you see something, whether it's your child. Ooh, that's kind of a cool picture. I don't know if you saw that. But anyway, instead of standing up, you know what? Get down low. That picture of your child, that picture of an animal, that picture of a tree shooting up, the leaves, the biggest thing is to use different angles. So something else that I found very useful, that I just found out like within the last month or so, is this little gadget. Because my camera doesn't have something to tell me whether it's straight or not. So it has these levelers that just clips in to the hot shoe. It's like 10 bucks. If I can clip it in, see, there you go. So when I put this baby on a tripod and I'm taking a picture of a beautiful sunset, I don't want it to be slightly skewed. I can go in and fix it, which I have, but anything that you don't have to do afterwards is so much better. So here's this little tip. Then the other tip is the time of the day, if you want to take landscape, sunsets, sunrise. It's actually before and after light, and you'd be amazed how much you can get in there. And here's another thing. So you go into scene. I don't know if you can see that. And then this little dial here, it shows you like what scene you're in. So you have all of these different pre-settings that help set it up. So you think that I'm, you know, like I've got this whole thing down, but I've been using presets. Why not? It's there. But when you go out and you're learning how to shoot manually, and you'll need a flashlight so that you can look at the settings on your camera when it's dark, seriously. And then the last but not least, don't forget to either charge your battery beforehand or bring an extra one just in case you were charging your battery and you forgot to pull it off the wall before you leave. Anyway, that's Kathleen, and I hope you enjoyed those tips. Have a nice day.